Danny, and today I'm going to be showing you my spring makeup favorites. I am so excited to show you what I'm excited to use for spring. Now that the weather is nicer, I feel like I want to reach for different types of colors. You can reach for any colors during any season, but I think this will be fun, so let's just get right into it. So I have some face products, some lip products, and then some eyeshadow products. So, before I get started, I want to mention what is on my eyes. Today I did a more blue look with the Ace Beauté Oceanic eyeshadow palette. And this is awesome. I'm not really including in this video, but I do love this palette. And it is in my March project pan, not project pan, my March Shop My Stash. So I wanted to reach for it. And yeah, I really like the look that came out of it today. But let's just get into products. So I'll start with face products. So for spring, I reached for two bronzers I wanted to mention. This is the Estate Cocoa Pressed Bronzer. I got this in an Ipsy bag a while back, and I've honestly never reached for it, but it is this like really warm, beautiful bronzer, and I think it'll be great for spring just because I don't know, I've been going for more cool toned when it's winter time, and I feel like warm tone is just what I'm feeling for spring. So I'm excited to use that guy. And then also the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Little, I have a mini of it, and this is more of a luminous type bronzer, and I feel like I don't really reach for shimmery bronzers, but I feel like for spring, I don't know, it'll be cool to have more of a luminous effect for my bronzer, so I'm going to reach for this one as well. As for blush, I have some palettes actually. So first is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. This I got more recently, and I really love it. It has two highlighters and two blushes, and these are cream, these are powders, and this blush especially I think is going to be so pretty for spring. It's just this like super glowy, luminous, shimmery pink, and I absolutely love it. And also, I kind of want to get more into cream products. I feel like I don't use cream products that often, and they're so popular right now. So, so I'm excited to reach for this guy a little bit more. So, love that. And then today I am wearing the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio. This is the medium tan one, and I did use Seclusion, the peach, on my cheeks today, and I absolutely love peach blush for spring, and this blush is so gorgeous too, so I want to reach for these two. This is a little dark for me, but maybe I can reach for it as well. But this is definitely something I'm looking forward to using more in the springtime. And lastly, for blush, I have the Fairy Blush palette from Likely Makeup. This is such a great palette. These two shades I use more as eyeshadow. I don't use them as blush. This one I do love in the winter time more. I feel like it gives you that like flushed look, but this is what I'm really excited to use for spring. It is this like peachy pink. It is in Sunstone, and it is just really one of my favorite blush shades in general. So love this guy, and I'm excited to reach for this one. So, and as for highlight, I'm really just going to stick with my favorite Ofra highlighter in Star Island. I am wearing that today, and I don't really switch up my highlight too often over seasons, so I thought I'd mention that. Next, I'm going to go into lips, and then we'll end with eye products. So for lips, I have one lipstick, the Urban Decay Back Talk lipstick in, the Comfort Matte lipstick in Back Talk. So it's just a mauvey, like purpley pink, and I think it's really pretty, and I don't know why, but I wanted to reach for it because I feel like I'm gonna go super bright and exciting with the lips, with the eyes, and so this is kind of like going a little darker and mauvey with the lips. So I don't know, that's something I was kind of interested in using. The Lila B lip oil is what I have on today in Be Elegant, and I really like these lip oils because they give you color, but they're also like hydrating and nice on the lips. This is kind of a similar color, that mauve pink. I really love colors like that, so that doesn't really change seasonally wise, but Love that. And then we have this peach margarita gloss from Glamlight, and I really like this one. I feel like it's the perfect like pinky tone for spring, and it's also a gloss, so it gives you some pigment, but it's also kind of semi-glossy and sheer, so I love this guy, and I want to use this for sure for spring. This I got recently in my March BoxyCharm, and I've been loving it. It is the Cab Lip Oil, and it just gives you like the lightest pigment. It hardly gives you any pigment, but it is so, so pretty. Like, it just gives you that glossy effect, and like a slight pink. It is in Rum Punch. So love this lip oil for sure. Keeping me hydrated, like my lips hydrated. And then I got two glosses. This is the Ofra Madison Miller lip gloss in Smiley for Riley. And it's just this peach, like sheer peachy lip gloss. It's hardly showing up here, but I really like peaches again for spring, so I had to pull out this gloss. And lastly, the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip gloss in a Moment is the name. Again, it's not gonna swatch that well, but it is a nice, like, kind of clear pinky gloss. And I feel like glosses I just love all year round, but especially in the springtime. I feel like these two will be nice, and the rest of them as well. So there are my lip choices. And again, when I'm wearing a mask, when I'm, you know, sometimes I just do my eye makeup, so I'm not always reaching for lip products, but when I do, these are the ones I'm excited to use. And now, lastly, we have, last but not least, we have eyeshadow. So I have 2 honorable mentions and then 10 palettes. So the honorable mentions are, first off, the e.l.f. Mint Melt collection. This is the No Budge eyeshadow in Mint for You, and I'm still testing these out. I don't know if I like them. There's that mint color, and then the mint, I think it's called Mint to Be little palette. I love the shimmers here, but then this matte doesn't really work that well. This one was, like, these were a little patchy, so I'm still kind of debating if I like these, but I love mint colors right now. I feel like it's so in, and I can't wait to get more use out of these for spring, so that is an honorable mention. And then I did get 2 eyeshadows from Cleona, the indie brand. Here they are right here, and I'm super excited. I have not even used them yet or swatched them. I'm gonna swatch them for you guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. They are the stained glass, from part of the stained glass collection, and oh my god, I don't know why I haven't used them yet. So this is Petunia, I think. It's like the blue to purple shift, and then we have, oh my god, why am I blanking on their names? Oh my god, they're so pretty. I don't know if you can see the flip, but I'm so excited. Oh my god, look at that, the green, like, whoa. So yeah, I'm going to use these for sure. The purple's very spring, the green maybe not, but let me see. I forgot their names. Oh my god. We've got, oh, Enamel is the purple, and then the pink is Patina. Oh my god, so beautiful. I'm so excited to use them. You have no idea, but look at those. I don't know if you can like see the color shift, but it's really pretty, so definitely need to use those. But let's get into the palettes now. So those were my honorable mentions, but for palettes I have the Glamlight Cake palette. I feel like spring is just so fun, and like reminds me of colorful rainbow type palettes, so I picked this one out. Also, I picked this one out because Pineapple is in my project pan for the Care Bear project pan, so I gotta start using this shade. But I feel like the shimmers are just so gorgeous, and the colorfulness is getting me really excited for the warm weather, so I want to use this one more often. I absolutely love it. I kind of got it at the end of summer, so I didn't get to use it all that much, so super excited about that. Also, this is from my brother's girlfriend. She is so sweet. She got me the Spotlight palette from You Can Be, and I had never heard of this brand before, but I love what I've used so far of the palette. And it's just like that crazy rainbow palette. You got all these different colors, and I think this is in my Shop My Stash for April or May, and so I'm just excited to use it and use the different color combos. I'm really digging the purple row and the green row, so I feel like I might be using those types of shades, so love that. Then in my recent BoxyCharm, I got the Venus 3 eyeshadow palette, and I feel like this is such a pretty spring palette. It's like your rosy mattes and your I mean, there's some neutrals in here, but you got like the rosy, like ethereal vibes in here, and I absolutely love it. So really excited to reach for this one. I feel like it's like slightly boring compared to these two palettes that I just showed, but I love the purple pinky vibes in here. It's just really, really pretty, so I'm excited to use that. It's more of a newer palette in my collection. I have I have the Sugar Pill Fun Size palette. I had to include this one. It's just your beautiful pastel rainbow little neon palette, and I love it. Haven't reached for it in a while, but I want to pair it with some shimmers and get some more use out of it. I think this is in my Shop My Stash as well for May, so excited to use that guy. I have another palette that I have talked about previously in spring videos, I believe, is the Sweet Talk by ColourPop. I feel like this is in everybody's spring eyeshadow palette video. It's just such a beautiful corally, pinky, pretty palette for spring. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to get more use out of it. This spring, it's just so pretty. I can't, I love it. And then, also, I've talked about this, I think last spring, the Sugar Pill Capsule Collection #1 little palette. 2 of my shades actually broke, but the rest of them are still really nice and pretty, and I do not reach for this ever because of the 2 shadows that broke. It just makes me sad, but I want to reach for it because this green is so cool and like very spring appropriate. The blues are pretty, the purples, the pinks. I want to get more use out of it, and I feel like spring is the perfect time to do so. Alright, I have 4 more palettes to talk about. We have 2 from Juvia's Place. One is the Violet. I absolutely love this little guy. I have a ton of these Juvia's Place palettes, but I haven't really reached for this one, surprisingly. But I love purples, and I think these types of shades are just really beautiful all year round, but I'm excited to use it now. I think it'll be really pretty. So that is definitely something I'm excited to use. And then this is a newer palette to me, the Nubian 3 Coral palette, and there are some like grungy neutrals kind of, like these grays down here, but I really like the corals. I think coral is such, like peachy coral is such a pretty color for spring, and I'm really, I don't know, I'm drawn to this palette for sure for spring, so I'm excited about that as well. And then I got a little lipstick on my me. Now we have 2 palettes left, and they are both newer palettes to me. So we have the Ace Beauté Nostalgia. This I got in my February BoxyCharm, and look at this palette. I feel like this is probably the most spring palette in this video. It's just so pretty with this teal, this yellow, this purpley pinkish vibe. I really love this palette. I've used it a couple times, and you could get a neutral look out of this. You could get a really fun, colorful look out of it, so I'm really excited to reach for this guy as well. I think this is in my Shop My Stash for April. And lastly, last but not least, is a new palette to me, the little child palette. The child palette is what it's called, but it's the Baby Yoda palette from ColourPop. I have not used it at all. I still have the little thing in it, but I just love greens all year round, and I feel like this is such a pretty palette, and especially like this shade here, I feel like it's totally spring appropriate, so I'm really excited to use it. I have not even touched it yet, so very excited to reach for this guy as well. And let me know if you want to see specific looks with any of these palettes or videos, like a get ready with me with any of the palettes. Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day. Bye.